I'm sorry about that. I was having technical difficulties, but hello, I am back with another story. So, meme wo akwaba, which means I welcome you in Twi, which is a language they speak in Ghana, which is where Anansi stories come from. So, yes, that was just a little bit of Twi for you to hear. I'm really happy to be back. I hope you're having a really nice bank holiday Monday. I know it's really lovely sunshine out there. I hope you're still staying safe. And I'm really excited to be back and bringing another story for Creative Distance Fest, which is still going. It's incredible. I'm really, really, really happy with all the really exciting content that I've seen on this platform. So, yeah, I'm going to wait just a couple of seconds and then I will start for you. Yeah, and we've got a few puppets today and I am going to need your help. So please make sure that you've got your typing fingers ready. Oh, thank you, Maeve. I'm really glad you're back as well. And I'm really happy to be here telling you another story. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. So, just to practice with our latency, the length of time it takes for me to get your messages, I'm going to ask you to type the word banana. If you could type the word banana for me as soon as you can, that will really help me know how long I'm waiting to hear from you, and that will just help me with our story today. So if you could type the word banana down in the comments section, because my stories are interactive. So if you haven't watched them before, I love telling stories, but I love having your help as well. I really like hearing your ideas and running with them. I saw my first banana. Amazing. That was really quick. I'm really happy with that. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so that was about 10 seconds maybe? That's probably the best it's been since I started doing this. Excellent stuff. All right, so if we're all comfy, I'm going to start my story of how Anansi, the spider, got his long legs. Oh, they already look quite long, don't they? Well, Anansi lived in a village. He lived in a really lovely village filled with lots and lots of different animals from the animal kingdom. And they all were really lovely people. But you might remember from my last story of Anansi the spider, when he went to dinner with Turtle, that he is a little bit lazy. He's a little bit lazy. And this lazy spider didn't like doing chores. Didn't like doing chores. So, one day, Anansi was out walking through his village when... my goodness, he smelt the most delicious smell. The most delicious smell. What could it be? It smelt, smelled like something that he could eat. Something that was making his tummy rumble. And when he looked and followed the lovely delicious smell lines, he found Monkey sat by his house and he was cooking something in a really big pot. What could he be cooking, I wonder? What would a monkey cook? What do you think Monkey might have been cooking? Type it below. What would you cook? Monkey? You're a very clever monkey. I remember you from before. I wonder what you would have for dinner. What do monkeys eat for dinner, I wonder? Type it down below and let me know, because I am really interested. I'm not sure. Would he, maybe, would you like oranges? How would you cook oranges, I wonder? Oh, would you eat them? Oh, maybe that would be like an orange cake or something. That's not really dinner, is it? That's dessert. What do you think Monkey could be cooking in his pot? Let me know. Give it a good type down below. Maybe, what's my favourite? My favourite food's tofu. I like tofu, but I don't know if monkeys like tofu. Who knows? I've never fed a monkey tofu. What do you think? What is monkey cooking in his pot? Let's see. Bananas. He could be making bananas, couldn't he, Maeve? Absolutely. Or soup. Immy, that's a good idea too. Perhaps we could mix those two ideas together. So Maeve said bananas and Immy said soup. Perhaps Monkey was making banana soup. Oh my goodness, that sounds perfect for a monkey, doesn't it? Delicious. Well, Anansi smelled this really lovely smell. Oh, it was delicious smelling. And he looked up at Monkey and said, Monkey, what is that delicious smell? Oh, said Monkey, that would be my absolutely perfect banana soup. I am making it for the whole family. Would you like some? He asked. Anansi licked his lips. Oh, yes, please, he said. I would love some of your banana soup. Excellent, said Monkey, but it isn't quite ready yet. No, it's not ready yet. But perhaps you could help me by setting the table. And if you set the table and get everything ready, then by the time you're finished, the soup will be ready for us to eat. Oh, well, Anansi didn't like that idea because he doesn't really like any chores. He didn't want to set the table. No, that's not his job. He said, I would do that. I'd absolutely help you, but you see, Monkey, I am a little busy, but I have an idea. If you could take this string and tie it to one of my legs, when your banana soup is ready, just give it a little pull and I'll come running back. Oh, all right, said Monkey. And so he tied a string to Anansi's leg and had the other end tied to the spoon of his pot. I will pull this when it's ready. Anansi felt very clever. He felt like he had won because he didn't have to do any chores. But once Monkey pulls that string, he will get some absolutely delicious banana soup. He carried on walking with his day. As he walked further down, he smelt something even tastier. Oh, it smelt so good and it made his tummy rumble. I have to follow the smell and find out what that is, he thought. And so he followed those delicious smell lines. And when he got a little further up the road, he saw Lion sat outside his house. And he had a big stove and he was cooking something on top. And it smelled so good. But what did Lion cook? What do lions like to cook, I wonder? What do you think? Can you type it below and let me know? What do lions like to eat? If I was a lion, maybe I would have chicken and rice. I feel like chicken and rice is something that a lion might eat. What else, I wonder? What else does a lion eat? Can you type it below and let me know? I'm thinking, I don't think lions like eggs. Meat. They do like meat, don't they? Ooh, I wonder what kind of thing could they put in their meat? What kind of meat could they make? Do they like chicken? Or should they have beef? Or would they have it in a curry? Would they have it in a salad? Ooh, do lions like salad? I don't know. Do you like salad, Lion? He's not so sure. Maybe. I wonder. So maybe some meat. Make sure you type your answers below. So far, Maeve says meat. Maybe it was a meat stew. What do you reckon? Do you think a meat stew sounds good? Perhaps that's what it was. Keep typing your answers below. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds to do so. Ooh, Imi says crisps and oranges. That is a very interesting. Crisps and oranges. Okay, well, perhaps then that meat that he was cooking for Maeve was a lovely, delicious, meaty sandwich. And to go with the meaty sandwich, he was making homemade crisps. Ooh, what flavour? I'm going to say roast beef flavour. And he loved his oranges as well. It was like a little picnic. He was making a picnic for himself. Oh my goodness. And Anansi saw this and he got very excited. And he scuttled over and said, Lion, what are you making? Ah, said Lion, I am making delicious roast for my sandwiches. And I am also making homemade crisps. And to go on that as well, I'm having a lovely ripe orange because I love oranges after I've had my meat sandwiches and crisps. And Anansi the spider, he felt his tummy rumble at the deliciousness in front of him. Ah, said Lion, I see, Anansi, that big smile on your face. Would you like some? Ooh. Anansi gave a great big grin. Yes, please. I would love some of your sandwiches and your crisps and your oranges. Can I join you for lunch? Absolutely, said Lion. But it's not quite ready yet. It takes a long time to make crisps, you know, and my meat sandwiches aren't quite buttered yet. But if you help me do the washing up, then I am absolutely certain I can give you some of my sandwiches and crisps, and I have a spare orange. Oh. Anansi didn't like the sound of that. You see, Anansi didn't like chores. He didn't want to do the washing up, no! But he had a clever idea that had already worked once. Oh, Lion, he said, I am so busy, but I would still love to come and join you for lunch. Perhaps I could tie one of these strings to my leg. And once you have finished, give it a tug and I'll come running back. Oh, well, all right, said Lion. That's a shame. I was going to do the washing up, but I'm okay with that. And so Lion tied a string to one of Anansi's many legs, and then he tied the other to his pot. And he said, I will give this a pull when it's ready. Anansi rubbed his hands together. Oh, he felt so clever. And he said goodbye to Lion. Well, Anansi carried on down the road and he got a little bit closer to the river. And when he got closer to the river, he smelt the most delicious smell. Oh, it smelled so tasty, and it made his tummy rumble, and it made his mouth salivate. Oh, he felt so hungry. And when he looked and followed the smell lines, he came across Toad. Whoop. And Toad had a little cooking stove, and Toad was cooking something tasty. But what was Toad cooking? What would a toad eat? I wonder, Toad, what would you have for dinner? I wonder, what does a toad eat for dinner? Type it below and let me know. What does a toad have for dinner? I wonder. Toad is very hungry, but what was he having for dinner? Type it below. If I was a toad, maybe I would make... What do you reckon? Do toads eat slugs? Maybe they would have grilled slug kebabs. Grilled slug kebabs. What do you think? What do you think Toad is eating? Type it down below. I'd love to see your answers. So Toad, what are we eating today? Slugs? Oh, he doesn't like my idea. Maybe something different. What would a toad eat? If you were a toad, what would you eat? What would you cook for your dinner, I wonder? Flies! Of course! Silly me! Of course you'd eat flies, wouldn't you? Because you're a toad. He was catching them on his tongue and putting them inside his food. Oh, flies. Delicious. And Immy said flies as well. Wow, okay, I think then it's settled. Toad was definitely cooking flies. He was frying them up for a fly stir fry. That was harder to say off the cuff there. A fly stir fry from Immy and Maeve. So he was frying up those delicious flies, and Anansi came up. Oh my goodness, he said. What is that delicious smell? Oh, said Toad, you noticed. This is my fly stir fry. I absolutely love it. It's my favourite dish. And then he saw Anansi's big smile on his face. Anansi, would you like some of my fly stir fry? Anansi nodded vigorously. Oh, yes, please. I would absolutely love that. It smells delicious. And Anansi is a spider, so he would certainly like fly stir fry. Well, he said, absolutely. But it's not quite finished yet. I know you could help me, though. I actually need somebody to help stir the noodles. If you can stir the noodles whilst I fry the flies, then it will get done much quicker and we can have it together. Oh. Wow. Anansi didn't like that. No. Because Anansi didn't like doing chores, did he? He didn't want to cook the food himself. He wanted some free food. And so he thought of a clever plan. Aha! You know what? I am a little bit busy. I have some things to do in town. But if you tie this string to one of my legs, then what we can do is when you've finished your fly stir fry, give it a pull and I'll come running back. Oh, all right then, said Toad. I will do just that. And so he took a lovely bit of string and he tied it to Anansi's leg and he tied the other end to his door. When it's ready, I'll give it a good pull and you can come back and have some food with me. Oh, Anansi felt very clever. He carried on down the road. And as he went down the road, he smelt another delicious smell. And this time it was coming from Elephant. An elephant was cooking something delicious. What could Elephant be cooking? I wonder what elephants eat. What could Elephant be cooking? Her lovely shiny trunk there. Type it below and let me know. What was Elephant cooking? If I was an elephant, I would eat... I would eat, like a salad. A nice salad with lots of leaves and lots of green things. What do you think Elephant was eating? Oh, she looks very happy, doesn't she? She's a very happy character. Let me know below. What was Elephant eating, I wonder? Grapes. Oh, I didn't think of grapes, Emmy. That's such a good idea. Grapes. Delicious. Lots and lots of grapes. Perhaps she was picking them from the trees. The trees, the vines. The vines, I think they grow on vines, don't they? She was picking lots of grapes to cook. Maybe she's going to make grape jelly with them. Oh, that sounds good. Grape jelly. That sounds really nice. Like a nice dessert. Ah, and May says roots. Ooh, grapes and roots. Well, that sounds like a root salad followed by grape jelly. And Anansi smelled all this deliciousness and said, "Oh, Elephant, what are you making?" Now, Elephant said, "Oh, Anansi, I am making root salad, and then I've made these grapes into a jelly for dessert. It is delicious. Me and the family are going to have it soon. Would you like to join us?" And Nancy loved that idea. "Oh, yes, absolutely. I would love to sit with you and your family and eat this delicious food." Well, that's all very well. But whilst I am cooking, I might need some help. You see, I need someone to look after the children just for a little while. Occupy them, you know, just whilst I finish cooking. And then as soon as it's ready, I'll call you. Oh. No. And Nancy, well, he didn't like chores. He wanted the food for free. He wasn't going to look after anybody, old or young. He just wanted to eat. Do you know what, Elephant? He said, already knowing his clever plan. I am very busy. I just stopped to see you on the way. Perhaps I could come back, though, if you tie this string to one of my many legs and then give it a pull when it's ready. All right then, said Elephant. And she tied the string on one of Anansi's legs and tied the string to her kitchen handle on her drawer. And then Anansi went on his way. Well, Anansi thought that this was so clever. He'd come up with such a good plan. And he went and sat by the river and waited. He was so excited to have all this delicious food. He wondered which one would happen first. Who was going to finish cooking first? I wonder. Who do you think is going to finish cooking their food first? Will it be Monkey? Or will it be Lion? Or will it be Toad? Or will it be Elephant? I wonder. What do you think? Type it below and let me know. Well, to me, I think Monkey might have started cooking first. But salad doesn't take long to make, so Elephant might finish quickly. Or, I don't know, Toad was already frying them. So Emmy says, Elephant, Elephant. Well, there was a tug on one of Anansi's many legs. Oh. He looked down. Oh my goodness, Elephant has already finished. I am so excited. And he started to make his way towards Elephant. But just then, he felt another tug. Ooh. And it was on another string. Whose string was it, I wonder? Who do you think? Who finished next? So Elephant has already finished. Who's next? Is it Toad? Or is it Monkey? Or is it the scary Lion? I wonder. I don't think our lion was that scary, was he? He was quite friendly this time round. He was tugging on one of Anansi's many, many legs. What do you think? Who was it? Who was it? I think maybe, I mean, Lion was cooking quite quickly. He was making his sandwiches and his homemade crisps, which sounded delicious. They sounded delicious. What do you think? Oh, I wonder. So, Elephant was already pulling, and Anansi was making his way towards Elephant, and he was licking his lips, and his tummy was grumbling, and he was really excited. And then he felt another tug, and it was Monkey's string. Of course it was, Maeve. Of course it was. Thank you for reminding me. And he felt Monkey's string pulling on his other leg. Oh my goodness, he thought. I've got to go this way and that way at the same time. But before you knew it, Toad's string started pulling as well. And then Lion's string. And oh my goodness, oh, he couldn't keep moving because they were pulling him tighter and tighter and tighter. And they were stretching his arms out and his legs out as wide as they would go. Oh my goodness. And all of a sudden, pop, the strings broke. And Anansi stood there with extra long legs. Oh my goodness. Oh, I pulled them off, sorry. His legs were so long now. And that was how Anansi got his extra long legs. Well, Anansi felt very, very silly. Not because he had long legs, but because his trick hadn't worked. And he was exhausted from all of that pulling this way and that way. Oh, he was so tired. All of the animals came and found him. And they saw his long legs. And they saw the broken string. And they realised that they had been tricked. Anansi, you are so clever, but you are very lazy. I think you've learned your lesson though. And Anansi had his long 8 legs and he said, I've learned my lesson. I won't be so lazy anymore. And then he decided to help them. And so he helped with the washing up. He helped look after Elephant's children. He helped Frog the Toad next time stir the noodles. And he helped Lion as well. And that is our story of how Anansi got his long legs. My goodness. I hope you enjoyed our Anansi story. I love telling Anansi stories because they remind me of my childhood and they also remind me of where my granddad is from. Because my granddad was from Ghana, which is where Anansi is from. I hope you really enjoyed listening to their stories. Next time, I could do one of 2 stories, so I'm going to leave it to you to vote, and you can do that by typing in the comments below. Even when the video is finished, if you see this video a little bit later, then you can still type a comment saying which story you would like to hear, and I will make sure that I announce it mid-week. So I am thinking I could either do yet another Anansi story, if you like our cheeky spider friend, or I could do a story from a fairy point of view. So you could have Anansi the spider or a story with fairies in it. Which would you like? Let me know below. As always, it has been really fun and it's really lovely to see that people are still tuning in despite everything. And I know it's been a very long time in lockdown, so it really warms my heart that I can still share my stories with you socially distanced. It's really been fun. So yes, let me know. And fairies. Oh, I've already got 1 vote for fairies. Exciting stuff. Well, I will leave the video here. Please make sure you do comment, even if you see this later on in the week. And I hope you have a really good rest of your day because it's so nice and sunny out there. It's really lovely. I hope you have a really nice time. Be relaxed, stay safe, stay at home, but still enjoy yourself. See you later. I'm going to stop the video now. Bye!